Hello, my name is Tony Beers, and this is Movie Grades.
Hello everybody, Jay here.
And Russell.
And in today's classic movie grades, we are going to be reviewing the 1994 movie Double Dragon based off the video game.
Well, let me start off with the plot. Essentially, you got Billy and Jimmy, played by,
Mark Dacascos and Scott Wolf.
and you also got Alyssa Milano and Robert Patrick, and they play the characters.
Marlon and Kogo Shuku.
Okay, here's how the plot basically runs down. Kogu Shoku is trying to get these two pieces of a dragon medallion that were separated many years ago, so the movie starts off in China, where he recovers one of them. Billy and Jimmy's trainer, whose name we don't remember, has the other one, and Kogu Shoku needs both halves in order to, I guess, control all of the city, which he seems...
He wants to conquer this city.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know what the city
And he
is.
seems to need both pieces...
New Angeles or something? I don't know.
Yeah, that's right, New Angeles, thank you.
Something like that.
And he needs both pieces to do it. And so, of course, he chases down Billy and Jimmy to get to their trainer, who he gets both halves, the other half of the piece from. You know how that story goes. Let's hear your input on the movie, first of all.
Well, the Nostalgia Critic reviewed this movie a while ago, and he gave it a really poor review. It wasn't that great. We found that the boat chase scene takes place in the Cuyahoga River here in Ohio.
Yeah, thanks, movie. You just had to hurt our state with that, didn't you?
Like I said, it was only a few decent parts. Like the beginning was good. The ending had some redeeming factors, but the middle was terrible. Oh, Bobo was in the movie, and he was the first enemy you fought, and he got supersized by this chemical that Kogoshuku made. The quality of the makeup art on that was actually really well done for that time period. That's one redeeming factor. The problem is that even with those small redeeming factors, it doesn't redeem the movie entirely. It's just, you can't have little things that are gonna help to redeem a movie that's an hour and a half or something.
I think Jay and even the Nostalgia Critic are being way too nice about this movie. I basically see the movie as nap bait. I mean, I don't even know how I sat awake through it. It was so bad. What hurt for me the most, Paul Dini was one of the writers on this. You know, folks, the guy who was responsible for part of Batman the Animated Series, and he did a lot of work with Masters Universe minicomics, that guy worked on this. How does this mess happen?
And you can't win them all.
Oh, God. But I will tell you this. This movie does go to prove that even when you've gained some good acting acknowledgement in movies, you gotta keep choosing your good roles. Now we see why Robert Patrick hasn't done it a lot recently. When you choose roles like that, it pretty much means there's more to acting than just doing a good job at acting movies. You kinda gotta make good choices in movies you're in. He clearly didn't here.
Yeah, of course, Mark Dacascos hasn't really been in a lot. The only thing I know him from now is he's in Iron Chef America. He's a chairman of the show, so I'm glad he's in that on Food Network. And Scott Wolf, I really haven't heard a lot from him. Probably little things here and there. And Alyssa Milano, well, she went on to Playboy after this, didn't she?
I heard she was doing porno for a while. I know she did go on to do that show Charmed.
Oh, yeah.
I think her career was redeemed by the late 90s, but it was just painful seeing she lost herself for this. Even if she, the fact that she even asked for a credit at the end of this movie, why? This may have been why she supposedly went to do porno in the 90s, because if you're willing to put your name on a movie like this, that's bad. Really bad.
So, yeah, the acting was atrocious. It was as I'm going to say, in part of my language, this movie was just a cluster, to say the least.
I won't even waste the energy to say that.
So, any final thoughts?
I'm glad that I'm never gonna watch the movie again.
Yeah, me neither. In the end, basically, Jimmy and Bimmy. Yeah, I said Bimmy that time. If you know about the Double Dragon 3 game, you know where that comes from. In the end, they did defeat Shoku and put an end to his reign, which, of course, was very lackluster. Like it says, it was an okay ending, but, you know, endings are endings. At least it ended, and that's what matters most.
Agreed.
So, that's my final say in this movie. So, in the end, what would you give this movie on a scale from an A to an F?
I say F, and that's being generous. Even better, I'd like to sum it up by something that should become a meme online that Abobo accidentally seems to say in the movie. Balls!
That is true. I remember that. That was funny. So I'll give it my final. I'll probably give it an F as well because it was that bad. It was terrible.
Yeah.
Signing off, everybody.
Toxic Pop has a new Facebook page. Like it to see pictures and keep informed about our upcoming events and videos. A link is in the description. Go to www.facebook.com/toxicpop1.